Okay, first LOE. So we're up to item 12, draft letter of expectation. Linda's here for the, and I see Laura and that coming down for this, or you're not? Okay. So Linda, you're here for this, and we'll just note that Victoria and Jake will sit back from it. Sorry, Tyrone will move it. I'm happy to second it. Is there anything you want to add?
The only thing I think at this stage I could add is that the draft LOE that you have on the agenda today follows a workshop from the 26th of November. We shared the draft LOEs with the CCOs, and that there has been several, on the case of Christchurch, New Zealand, a couple of issues raised directly by councillors. The couple that we have actually put into the LOE or can put into the LOE as a result of those comments include when CNZ reports on achievements of the destination management plans that they separately report on the Banks Peninsula one, and for reporting on the urban development pipeline that it includes New Brighton. And that's the only changes to the CNZ letter.
Thanks. And sorry I hadn't picked up on this before. I only just realised that it's different to previous years. But on page 339 of our agenda, it just mentions that long-term plan events funding will be held by the council pending allocation decisions made by the CPG. And in the past, it's been held by CNZ. And I'm just wondering, did we have any issues with it being held by CNZ? Because it seems like additional paperwork, having to do it each time, rather than just handing them the money that we've agreed. Because we don't have any right of veto on it.
So it's probably a Nigel, you handle that from our end,
The question you've got to that in terms of, because the VO will have one New Zealand Stadium Te Kaha to operate as well. So in terms of rather than having separate pots with Venues Otautahi, CNZ, in terms of it's held centrally in that way, it's just allocated through the CPG rather than through CNZ.
But but that's not for a year or so, right? Or is it because there's the Te Kaha stuff, the bid funding and things now, or?
No, so in terms of this would be from next year, proposed to be from next year, and work through the detail. CNZ still have circa $2 million on budget from previous, so we're just working through what the reset would look like and how we'd be able to manage those funds easily through CPG.
Yeah, it just seems a bit of an odd change.
Stadium would be open in that financial year.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, April
by the end
26th.
Of that. Yeah.
And we'll run through till June. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. No, it just seems odd. Okay, thanks.
Yanni, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, I just note in previous letters we've asked them to look at addressing the issue of inequity and prosperity for all across the city, and I know that they've just done an equity report or the equity report. There's nothing in here that kind of makes reference to having action as a result of what we know. Likewise with creative industries, we're not really asking very much of them, it would seem. So,
with the inequity report, they undertook when they were last here that they would be reporting back on that as to next steps and what does this mean and implementation. So that's all part of their work program currently.
Is it possible though to make reference to that in the letter of the LOA, the letter of expectation, so that we're clear?
Yes, we can.
Cool. And would we also be able to ask around the support for creative industries?
What exactly would you be looking for?
I mean, I think it was good that they actually did that analysis. I guess the key thing is, having a measure of the creative industry's impact on our economy in the city and our well-being.
Yanni, maybe we've got a delegation there for the Mayor Deputy and me in this case, and it's Mel for CCHL. We can just take that feedback.
I think that would be helpful. And I don't know if the Arts Portfolio Councillor might have some views.
Okay, so that's been moved and seconded. We'll put that to the vote.
Yeah.
All in favour?
Aye.
Against? That's carried. Thank you. Thank you for that. So do you want to go to the VO Quarter 1 report?